Nature, the powerful but fragile force that created life on Earth, is yet to be explored in its rarest forms, all based off of one question this video is about. Hello and welcome to Mr. Insignia. Today we'll explore one of the biggest mysteries our human race has ever faced, namely how a biological cell works, which the nerdy professional Professor Robert Hooke discovered in the 17th century. With that out of the way, let's get right into it. All living organisms, which are divided into 5 kingdoms, namely animal, plant, fungi, protist, and monera, consist of many cells which are assigned a type for job optimization in various areas of the entity. Don't panic, these simplistic little things aren't harmful. In fact, they're critical for life on Earth to even exist. After covering the brief introduction of cells, we'll be moving on to informing you about the structure of the plant and the animal cell. Plants, one of the most common organisms on Earth, make up more than 82% of the global biomass and an important ecological component ensuring a constant ecological balance. Here we have a leaf picked from an innocent poor plant with no cognitive traits, where when looking at it through the microscope the densely packed cells are visible to the complex human eye, forming a brick wall-like layout. This long, shabby brick-like cell with a thin wall enveloping many green moving balls is all we can visualize without artificial assistance, whereas looking at an image found on the vast network of the internet, the underlying invisible elements required for the cell's survival begin to appear. The wall surrounding the cell, which is comprised of 2 layers, where the outer one is the actual cell wall ensuring the cell's stability, and the inner one, also known as the cell membrane, holds the pressure within the body. You might also spot a large soft-looking bubble named the vacuole, which responsibility is to take care of the cell's metabolism. Tiny oval-looking coffee beans are either chloroplasts or mitochondria, which are both the power generators of the cell, providing glucose as energy, whereby the chloroplasts are the visible green dots we talked about earlier due to the dyed, thus visible body. The big circular ball in the middle of the holy cell of doom is the nucleus, holding all DNA and information about the cell's life and resembling the motherboard of the tiny object. And lastly, the transparent liquid with all the intestines swimming inside, which deserve to be named cytoplasm. With you now knowing about the basic structure of these true art pieces of Mother Nature plants are made from, you will now be introduced to the same for the vast kingdom of animals. Animals, the complex kingdom we humans are part of, manipulating and ripping apart while doing the same to our suffering Mother Earth. Talking about the problems we animals are causing, let's get right into their cells. Compared to the complex plant cell, the animal cell has a rather simple structure. It has fewer components, but despite this painful fact, it is complete and totally self-sustainable. The thin cell membrane surrounds the fragile cell containing the transparent liquid cytoplasm, in which mitochondria and a huge round cell nucleus with the cell's genetic information swims. Wasn't that a lot of information now queuing up to digest? To speed up that slow process, we'll use the power of nutshells. Today, we explored the fragile but essential body of 2 types of organic cells, namely the animal and the plant cell, where the plant cell was clearly more complex in terms of structure. Both cells, which are surrounded by a cell membrane, contain the liquid transparent cytoplasm, numerous mitochondria constantly grinding for energy, and a cell nucleus with all the genetic information. In the plant cell, however, the cell wall protecting the fragile insides, chloroplast, another major energy source, and the vacuole in charge of the cell's metabolism exist, contributing to the complexness of it. Thanks for watching.